Having faith in one's own strength is one thing, remaining alert to the enemy's strength is another. For a warrior, not fighting is a greater challenge than fighting. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. In today's edition of Maanas for Maanush, we will go through the Sundarkand Doha number 3, through which we will get to learn how Bajrangbali did planning to enter Lanka. पुर रखवारे देख बहु कपि मन कीन्ह विचार अति लघु रूप धरो निसी नगर करो पैसार. Those who are true warriors try to avoid war as far as possible. They initiate battle only when either their opponent is aggressive or when no option of peace remains feasible. Bajrangbali was extremely powerful, and defeating any demon was not a great challenge for him. Yet, he understood that war should be avoided as much as possible. If a problem can be solved through strategy, then strategy should be given priority over war. In Valmiki Ramayana, Sarg 2, Shlok 39, Hanuman says, Bhutaschartha vipadyante deshkale virodhitah viklabam dut masadya tamaho suryo daye yatha. A wisdomless messenger acting contrary to place and time, that is, against what time and place demand, destroys strategic planning. Just as darkness is destroyed at sunrise. Therefore, I must not commit any foolishness that might alert Ravan and spoil Sri Ram's mission. While surveying Lanka, Hanuman observed that a very large number of demons were engaged in its defense. He also saw that the soldiers guarding the borders, as well as ordinary citizens of Lanka, were extremely strong and skilled in weapons and warfare. Having faith in one's own strength is one thing, remaining alert to the enemy's strength is another. It was not that Hanuman had any doubt over his own power. But to win a war, it is not enough to rely only on one's own strength. Accurately assessing the enemy's strength is equally essential. Lanka and its king Ravan were famous for their powers of illusion. What appeared to the eyes would not necessarily be the reality. Nevertheless, the principle of warfare has always been to remain prepared for every direct and indirect attack by the enemy. In such circumstances, Hanuman thought that as far as possible he should complete his task and return without engaging in battle. But doing so is not easy for any warrior. The adrenaline flowing in one's arms provokes one to immediately use that immense strength and crush the enemy's challenge. To restrain that impulse requires indomitable courage and self-control. For a warrior, not fighting is a greater challenge than fighting. And Hanuman, the greatest of warriors, was prepared for that. Goswamiji says, Pur rakhware dekh bahu kapi man कीन्ह विचार अति लघु रूप धरो निसी nagar karo paisar. Seeing the large number of guards protecting the city, Maruti Nandan, the torch-bearer of Vanaras, thought to himself that in order to avoid conflict, he would assume an extremely small form and enter the city at night. This way, his path of entry would be clear. he would not have to fight anyone, and no one would even know that he has discovered the whereabouts of Sita ji. This must have been a great challenge for Hanuman, because after wandering in forest for so many days, feelings of despair and frustration naturally arise. When, after being far from the goal for a long time, the goal finally comes into sight, there is a strong possibility of losing patience and rushing to achieve it immediately. But in such moments, a far-sighted person maintains restraint. He does not ignore his ultimate goal for the sake of quick gains or smaller objectives. He makes only those decisions that are appropriate for achieving the final goal. Hanuman too, in the interest of final war, decided to avoid immediate battle. He decided to enter Lanka at night in a small disguise. So what lessons do we learn from today's verse? That it is better to accomplish a task with patience and strategy than to lose objectivity and ruin the mission. Baga's Brahmagyan today is dedicated to those who go to the gym. Being big and broad has many advantages, but being thin and lean has some benefits too. For example, 4 slim people can easily sit on the back seat of a car, but fitting even 3 muscular gym goers becomes difficult at the same seat. And look at this, a thief manages to escape by stealing through the grilled window of a liquor shop, the same window meant only for passing currency notes back and forth. मैंने तो इन चौपाइयों को आप तक पहुंचा दिया, इन्हें आगे बढ़ाने की अब है आपकी बारी। तो बोलो, मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी, द्रबहु सुदशरथ अजर बिहारी।